Let's start from ADC chef. I think the ADC chef is looking drizzy as at now. We're looking at selling from a very good what do you call it? A very good premium price. Looking at that swing high and low. So if you check, the current OB we are looking at now is giving us a very good vibe because it's already above 50% of that level of retracement. And also, I love the way the market's pushing to that particular level. I think that's why I call attention to it on the
It's
Sunday.
just flowing to that place.
Yeah, that's
So
Sunday.
that place might hold it and push it down.
Yeah, so we have two options within that range. Is either we are looking at a kind of lower time frame entry, and please don't forget that we still have the extreme here. But with the
Extreme,
current
yes.
movement, I'm not really expecting this market to come to that extreme with the current movement. Let me show you something on the weekly time frame. Okay. So if we check on the weekly time frame, you should notice that the market has been a bearish movement. And last week was, hey, Mr. Jolly, last week happens to be a
Good
very
morning, sir.
strong, morning. A very strong bearish candle, even though we had a kind of correction before the market closes. And this week, the daily market gave us a good impulse and correction movement. So it will be a very good thing if today can tap into this level and give us a lower time frame entry, because we have 1-2 days, and for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 now, for the past 4 days, the market is trying to retrace. So with what we have, it's obvious that the sellers are more active in this particular market than the buyers. So having get to this particular level, let's see how the market can give us a kind of market shift to the downside within this particular range. And from my back testing or from my experience of trading ADC chef, it gives entry reasons and even gives order flow as well. It gives entries in, it also gives order flow. So for those of us who can be aggressive in taking the sell, then let's see a kind of market shift within this particular hobby. Stanley, please, can we hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, so I'm looking at 52332 as my entry level. That's
So should we wait for lower time frame confirmation or 4 hours?
now. Yeah, that now depends on if you are waiting for the entry. So is either you wait for the entry, right, or you are taking in aggressive. Because if you are taking aggressive, check what you have here. That's about 20 pips. Because I consider this level here. We showed you. I consider this level here. You understand that now? That's why we're having that 20 pips. But outside that, if you are waiting for your entry, you can also wait for a kind of bearish pin bar within this particular zone here. So which may be on your 4 hours. I'll prefer the 4 hours. If you have a bearish pin bar on 4 hours within this particular range, I think that would be a very good confirmation. And if you are decided that you are comfortable using your 20 stop loss, then you can take your aggressive entry as long as you control your risk. You understand that now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anything that happens within here, then the next level is what we have, the extreme. So if anything happens at this particular junction here to the upside, that means we've gotten that shift to the upside in respect to ADC chef. But as at now, this is what we have, which we expect the market to respect any of these zones for us to take a shot. I think I have a note which I can down. Okay. I think I have a note here that okay. Can you see this note I had here? So the major trend is a bearish market. So I've been quietly waiting for that sell for a very long time. So currently now we are expecting, is that I see a market reaction here for those of us who like to wait for confirmations, or we get in with an aggressive entry, expecting the market to respect that 4 hours will be for us to continue selling this guy. We're expecting a drop of close to about 200 pips to the downside based on what this guy has been doing for a very long time ago. And next guy I'm looking at is a Euro USD. I know we're having it on Sunday night, and we noticed that market mitigate. Okay, Stanley, do you consider your sell here? I know we're talking about.
Yes,
Okay,
but I didn't
okay.
get triggered. I missed the trade.
Entry. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I waited for confirmation entry and pricing them come back to my OB.
So what I'm looking at now is I marked out this 4-hour psych price that was wait, let me mark it. This 4-hour psych price here, which if you notice now the market has really respected that particular 4-hour psych price. I was not ready to go aggressive. That's why I need to wait. I love the impulse movement here, and I even love the way the market has been giving us this reaction here. But currently now I'm seeing 15 minutes change of character to the upside in this particular range. So I think the next 15 minutes should give us a body closure above this area. And I consider this particular OB here, which will give us good move to the upside. At least we are expecting them to
There's
take
also
out.
liquidity. The trend line liquidity above.
Trend line liquidity, yes. So I'm expecting them to take out this particular high, which if you are considering these 4 hours or 1 hour or 4 hours this thing, I'll be expecting market to even push as high as about that's 170 pips to the upside. You understand that now?
Yes,
So
sir.
we're expecting about 170 pips to the upside for Euro USD. So which will be a very good one. You know, we are looking at the 15 minutes change of character now. So should be having a body closure of this side, which this one will even give a very good vibe too, which is here. Then this the 15 minutes will be we are looking at for the buy continuation. So that's what I'm looking at on there. Do you have anybody looking at anything outside this on the Euro USD?
No, the same view.
Yeah. Where I have Euro GBP.
And Euro GBP should be giving us almost the same thing.
Yeah, Euro GBP is giving us almost the same thing. So, but Euro GBP, I'm also expecting it to take out a high, a 15-minute high, high, because it has already swept London low. That is an Asian low, I mean to say. It has given us a shift on Asian low. So on 15 minutes, I'm expecting it to give me a choke on 15-minute bid and wait for the guy to retrace, then enter, because I actually sold it yesterday.
Oh, okay. And that means you joined this particular sell, this correction sell.
Yeah.
And that was what this guy was looking at on that Euro USD. Okay. I see we're on the same page.
So
being called.
Can we check AUD USD? That guy.
I don't really have anything on AUD USD yet. I'm waiting for a better growth. Because after this impulse movement, if you notice, this current movement is just looking like a kind of correction, and the next impulse movement, I don't know if it's going to come here. Or what's your bias on it? Do you consider
my bias on it is like I'm considering selling.
Yes, that will be. I'm waiting for the price to get to that will be.
That will be right. So I'm considering the sell.
Seeing this level here as a kind of liquidity, right?
Liquidity, yes.
Oh, okay. And that's cool then. But the way the sell looks like, I will advise us looking at a lower time frame entry within this particular zone. Market come back to this particular zone because of this movement. This particular first movement here, we know that it was because of news though. And notwithstanding, we still need to consider it.
45 minutes.
Let's consider this impulse movement and see this level as correction. So that by the time market comes back here, it will be better we have a lower time frame. Though there's a kind of order flow already on the ADUSD to the downside. But me too, even though the bigger picture is for a sell, looking at a weekly time frame, and I was looking at the weekly time frame. I think I have something like this. So this is something, I mean, we had this, was not about almost 2 weeks ago or so. I was trying to point out the sell movement on the ADUSD. So if all things being equal, we are looking at the sell continuation, then I will advise let's get a lower time frame entry at this level here to be a very good one so that you can short to the downside and the pips will really drop if it's dropping. That's something about this guy. That's a lot of liquidity areas to grab to the downside there, liquidity areas, then you jump in for a sell there. So just like I said, let's consider a lower time frame entry for ADS. Let me add that up so that I can also follow up. So I have something on Euro GBP. I know we're talking about it also on Sunday, and I said, I'm looking at Euro GBP, and Euro GBP is coming to different levels. I know we have a shift here to the downside, and we have this S trade here, which is a very good one. But with this current correction in the market, I'm not really seeing the market coming back to this particular extreme level, and that's why I'm trying to trade the side price, which is also within a good premium price for us. That's if you are looking at this particular swing low, this swing high here. So if you check that level too, it's already at a very good premium price to join the sell. So the first thing is for this price level, I think I'll be using a kind of aggressive entry here. And part of the reason for the aggressive entry is because of the way the market is giving me this particular correction back to this particular hobby. So if anything happens here, then we'll consider the extreme. Has anybody seen something outside I'm showing us for Euro GBP?
What do you think about a short buy, sir?
Yeah, so I was about talking about that. Yes, if you
that is
see
what I
that,
was saying.
yeah,
That is what I
now
was saying. Like I'm waiting for a shift. I'm waiting for a shift.
okay.
Like
So that means if
from
you
this
are
level, if you can have a shift, yeah.
yes.
I sold from this level yesterday with a sweep of liquidity.
So if you check the internal structure, which is giving the correction.
Yeah, we have a 4-hour.
It's even a 4 hours, even rewind to 1 hour now.
Yeah.
The market has mitigated that level. So if you can have a shift to this level, that means 15 minutes should give us a very good OB. Let's check 15. Okay, fine. 15 minutes is giving a very good OB here, which is a 15 minutes OB. So that means if you have a 15 minutes shift here, then you are taking the internal structures to the upside. So that means we are trying to join them to create that correction. It's already giving 1 to 6. I think with 10 pip stop loss, you have 1 to 6. This is a very good one then to the upside. So for the internal structure, I will advise let's have a shift of this particular high so that the confirmation for a kind of inverse head and shoulder will also align with the condition. You understand that now? So we all know that the inverse head and shoulder is a reversal pattern. So if you have that shift here, then this particular OB here will be a very good OB to take the correction. You already know that the buying we are taking is a kind of counter trend. You understand that now? Exactly. So I will advise if you are risking average of 1% per trade, if you are taking your counter trend, you can reduce it to 0.5 because of market reaction. Definitely, you see the market is even slow on 4 hours, giving that correction to the upside. So we're just taking advantage of the internal structure for the upside, while the major move is expectation for the sell to continue. So you can refine back to your 15 minutes on your chart so that you can take advantage of this shift to the upside, then taking a buy at this particular 15 minutes will be to the upside. Please. So Mr. Victor, you consider the 15 minute change of character to the upside, then we'll take a buy for the internal structure now so that we can join them to create this particular correction to the level at which we're looking for a sell from. So I also have something on USD CHF. We're also looking at this. I think USD CHF and AD CHF is given on the same pattern. Do we notice that? USD CHF and
yes, it's the same pattern. Yeah.
Exactly. So for USD CHF, I was expecting a mitigation here. Which the news pushes to the downside without not, the market just induce it and drop. And I later checked that I don't really have any imbalance here any longer. I don't really have any imbalance there. So currently now we are having this 4 hours OB, which I love the way the market is giving this particular correction back to this particular level. And that's why I'm looking at that level now, that the market gives me a good vibe, then I'm taking a shot on this guy. And this guy too has a very good trend movement. It has been a downtrend for a very long time. So this is already aligning with the higher time frame sell conditions. So I consider a short on USD CHF from this particular 4 hours OB. Please, is anybody seeing anything in respect to that?
So this is clean setup, sir. Very clear.
Clear. The most important thing is, no matter how clean the setups looks like, always ensure that you are following your risk, so that if the market is misbehaving, then you can take time to protect your capital to just ensure that you are not out of the market.
Because when you see a clean setup like this now, you will even set pending order. Before you know, the market will just tap you.
You're out of the market.
Under 5 minutes or something like this, you close with stop loss. Yeah.
So I consider the impulse movements, and I'm currently looking at the way the market is giving this correction here. So it will be a very good one for everybody to watch out for. USD CHF reaction at these 4 hours will be same thing on that AD CHF too. So anyone that is giving you the best of the movement, then we go in for that. So let's check New Zealand card. So for New Zealand card, I have this shift to the downside. Yeah, I have this shift to the downside. And I'm currently looking at this particular 4 hours OB. Though I'm not ready to refine the 4 hours OB. But now I'm not ready to refine it. So I would like to see market reaction within this particular 4 hours OB before taking any action on that's about 158, 160 pips to the downside on New Zealand card. So I'm looking at following the sell. We have POS to the downside. If we check what we have, the current movement has been giving us this. Let me use this guy. Has been giving us this vibe to the downside. So I expect this market to continue in this particular direction until this high is taken out. That's when my buyers will change now. Until this particular high is taken out. And if we check, look, using our fibs also, the market is currently sitting above 50% of retracement. So if I'm getting entry conditions there, I'll be expecting the markets to come back and mitigate this OB, which is my profit area that I'm currently looking at. So I'm looking at also a short on the New Zealand card. We're looking at it, I'm still expecting more corrections to the upside. So let's just see how the market will continue.
You can have a temporary buy now.
Yeah, you can take a buy if you are looking at your 1 hour or 15 minutes. And if the market mitigates a 1 hour, will be
playing out.
Yeah, the market mitigates.
Yeah, it started playing out already.
Yeah. So that means if you consider taking so that means on the, this market is so funny. Irrespective of the time frame you are trading, you are looking at the same pattern. So if you check on this 1 hour now, we have a kind of impulse movement here. And currently we are having this correction here, which it has mitigated this particular. So let's look at it if you are going to get a kind of 15 minutes. Okay. Hmm. This 15 minutes will be is at the extreme level. And it would have been better you have a shift from this particular hand there.
Look up that high.
Yeah. So if you have this shift, the reward will really make sense. If you consider a 10 pip stop loss back to the sell area, I think almost 1 to 9. And this would be a good internal structure trade. We consider, let me leave it here. I think I will consider taking a buy from this angle if we have this internal structure shift to the upside. That's using a 10 pip stop loss. You already covered this particular low here, so I think it's a good correction. I think we're having two corrections now, Abby. I think we have one on the USD share also, right? Is it USD share for Euro GBP? So also have on the New Zealand card. But it would have been better we have a shift to the upside so that we know that the market is done with this particular correction we'll be having this particular correction. Let's have a shift to the upside and taking this buy to this level.
I think we have a 5-minute shift already.
Okay, let's check 5 minutes. Okay, that means your 5 minutes you are looking at this particular angle here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this comes back to how you've backtest your markets, especially your technical now. So, like for you now, you are seeing this as a shift. You understand that now, which give us a good level here. But from my own hand, I'll be looking at this level. You understand that now?
Yeah.
Exactly. So because if we check on 15 minutes, the 15 minutes gave us good corrections to the downside. So now I want to be sure that the market is done with the correction by taking out this particular high. So if you consider this level, so if you consider this level, you are right, based on maybe your back testing, based on how you have been approaching the market before now. You understand that now. So but for me, I'll be looking at, I want to be sure that they are done with this particular correction. So let them take out this high. And another thing is, if they are taking out this particular high, if the market push up and take out this particular high, I may not even come back to this extreme to take a buy again.
Yeah.
Because if they're taking out this high, if I have a level here, which is this OB here, you understand that now. So depending on how the market pushed up or the high at which the market is giving the correction from. So I will just know that since I'm not staying long in the markets, it's a kind of a scalping or day trading movement. So I'll be expecting this shift. The level at which the market pushed to now determine any valid OB within these areas for me to join a buy for. So it's not compulsory the market will now come back to this OB we are waiting for.
So can you check CAD CHF? I have a sell on it.
CAD CHF, okay. Let's bring CAD. CAD CHF. Okay. Which time frame are you looking at?
I'm looking at 2 hours, 1 hour for entry.
For a buy or a sell?
For a sell.
A sell, okay, because these guys also, anything that has CHF, I think all of them seems to give us a kind of a bearish movement. Let's check daily first.
Okay.
Daily first, okay. So on the 4 hours, we are having, okay, I think.
Guys are taking out the extreme daily low.
Yeah,
we have that zone.
I think this will give us a kind of liquidity wrap here.
Okay.
Maybe something that we'll look at. Let's see one now. Because if I see looking at
now on 1 hour now, I'm staying around this zone that you marked as liquidity.
Okay, for a sell, right?
Yes, for a sell continuation. Like on here.
That'll be this level here.
I'm seeing on here. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if we check, let's come back to 4 hours.
Okay.
Now, let's look at it from this view. This is 4 hours time frame. So that means if we are trading on 4 hours, we are looking at this 4 hours low
View.
and here as this 4 hours high. You understand that now? So if you are to look at this
Yes.
particular range here, right? You know me, I always like to go with the bigger pictures. So if you're looking at this particular range here, okay, let me see the way the week closes from last week. Okay. So last week candle was a very strong bearish candle. You understand that now? Okay, very strong bearish candle. Okay. So let's see. They are all in that bearish movement. They're all in that bearish movement. Okay, if you consider selling, that means you should be expecting a lower time frame entry then within that 1 hour will be here. Okay.
If not, I should just wait for the 4 hours, I mean.
Yes. So if you are taking your shots here, I'm saying this as liquidity do.
Yeah, that's what I have.
So I'll prefer you looking at a lower time frame entry here.
Okay.
Please, on this pair, can we look at the daily, please?
Okay.
Sir, before the daily, sir, can we look at 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours,
Please.
okay.
Yes, I got my entry from 2 hours, not 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
Oh, okay. There's a 2 hours other block which the market has
Yes.
given a kind of inducement to.
And it's unmitigated, and it also has a tiny FVG.
So that mean for this 2 hours time frame, right? And even
Yes,
if
sir.
the 2 hours is even giving another good 2 hours clean and clear will be at the top here. So what I will advise is better for you to see that lower time frame entry.
That lower time frame entry confirmation.
Yes. So that they won't grab you, so that you won't serve as part of the liquidity to be grabbed. Yeah. So if you see your lower time frame entry, fine. But outside that, I would prefer to short from this history level here.
Thank you, sir.
And this.
Okay, so Mr. Banks, I think this particular. Sorry, please. Can I use annotations on the screen? Annotations. Can I use annotations on the screen? Hello.
Yes, you can use it. Yes, you can use it.
So I'm saying this. So we've got this, and we got this. So what I'm seeing, I'm not looking at this level. So the two levels I'll be observing is this and this particular level here. This one here and this particular one, Mr. Bounce Marks, because if I'm using my fib, I'll be taking my fib from this particular high. Yes, I'll taking my fib from here to this low here. Because if you look at this particular shift here, I'm looking at it as like an inducement level. Because it didn't complete, it didn't come up to like the 50% level of this particular break here. Do you get? So I'm looking at it as an inducement level. So I'll just rather have but it's like a lower time frame confirmation. Do you get? But it's this level here, this OB, this first OB, and this second OB. Before I'll drop to lower time frame for confirmation entry. So I won't be looking at this particular level because if you look, it's clear as day is not even up to the 50% of the fib level. That's just my view. That's what I just think.
Okay. Stanley, can I pause clear your this thing? I think the level you marked out, we are having a 4 hours OB. The two OB is already above 50% level of retracement. That's if you're even using that particular high. So that means if the market give this particular, correction back to this particular level, that means you are looking at lower time frame entry here.
Shift, yes,
right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Because
so that does not mean that the market can.
Yes. It can also leave from here. It can also leave from here.
Yeah,
It's
Mr.
just my
Banks.
own way of that's my own style. I have
Okay, approaching
Hello,
the market.
yes.
hello,
Yeah,
Mr.
I can hear you.
Banks.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like I want to add to what Kola just said because he just marked a level where I was expecting the market to come to before it dropped, before this drop we had. You understand? Let me mark it. I was actually expecting the market to as well come to this level for me to take this sell, but it didn't tap me in. It
Yes.
didn't tap me in. So I'm now seeing this place as a kind of a liquidity level for the
God
market to
bless
grab,
you.
for it to
God
sell to
bless
the
you. Because
downside.
there's a
I'm
triple
also
top.
seeing it,
There's
but
a triple top there.
yeah,
You can see
yeah,
first touch,
because
second touch, third touch. A very clear liquidity level above
yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm still seeing it, but though based on what Mr. Bank is saying, if you can get a lower time frame kind of change of character over here, then that would be a kind of confirmation to say, but at this level now, is a very viable place for the market to like retrace to just liquidate all the early buyers, early sellers before you continue the movement. But regardless, the market can choose to do whatever.
So
But
whatever.
I'm just trying to like, yeah, yeah. So that is my view on it, Sha.
It's okay. It's okay. It's always good when we can see the market from three different perspectives, because you already know that you have your way of approaching the markets. And currently now, someone is now also showing you, if it were me, this is what I would do. Now, I was looking at that 2 hours OB the other time. I mean, bring it out. Okay. So I was looking at this particular 2 hours OB, and if you see what we have, seeing this particular 2 hours OB, the market has even given us a kind of liquidity area in that before that 2 hours OB too. You understand that now? So that means if the market can even come into this 2 hours OB and give a lower time frame entry,
It's a valid sell.
because exactly, because I'm also looking at this mode of correction into that particular 2 hours OB too. So now the question now is, if you are the type, you are ready to take the risk of, okay, if I have a lower time frame entry in these 2 hours OB, based on how the market gave this particular correction back to that OB, I'm taking a short. Why me? Based on what we are seeing now, because this particular OB we marked out here now, this is giving us same thing on 4 hours and 2 hours. I would also like to trade this level if I get that lower time frame entry
Confirmation.
here. Exactly. If I get that lower time frame entry.
I think what we are still saying the same thing. It just boils down to the type of trader we are and how we take our trades. Because we are all still looking for the same thing for entry criteria. So we're just looking at different time zones. So because like me now, I don't have any business with daily time frame. I just use it for conference. So I don't use it. I'm a day trader. But
Okay.
that's fine, Cha. I'll take note of this. I actually have this same zone marked out. I actually have this same zone. Where's my annotation? I actually have this same zone marked out because I missed a seller. I was expecting price. I missed a seller around here. I have the same zone as liquidity marked out on 4 hours. But the way I look at my chart now, I use order flow for internal time frames. So if I'm looking at my order flow now, anything above this place, my sell continuation for internal is invalid. Do you get? So if price is taking out these zones, I'll be looking for a pullback into a buy continuations. Then I'll be looking at that 4 hour zones to sell from.
Sorry, do you take
So
your trades from 4 hours?
if I'm using 4 hours, sometimes I use 4 hours and sometimes I use 1 hour. But the least I do is 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Yes.
think I know who's talking now.
Sometimes I do 30. The least I do is 30 minutes, depending on what I'm seeing. I
Okay.
react
Okay.
so depending on what I'm seeing on the chart.
Okay.
So I think that's a very good one based on our approach to the market.
But we
The
all
most
agree that,
important thing is,
but sorry, please, Mr. Banks. But we all agree that
okay.
this is the highest probability zone.
Yes.
Yes. I have it marked. So yes.
Marked, yeah. Because if you are seeing what we are even looking at, that means if the market even push to this high, and even sell a little bit, something can still push it back here. And definitely
Yes.
the market will be coming to grab all the liquidity here before the continuation. You understand that now? So we are just looking at it. If we have, that's why your lower time frame entries really matter. So if you now have that condition, that has given you more confidence in taking that particular trade. So that because if you have a lower time frame entry with maybe 10 pips stop loss in less than 1 to 5, you've taken some partial profit, you've secured your capital, then let the market do its things. You understand that now? So I think trade management plays a major role when you are trading like this, or when you're not really certain of the levels at which the market should react from. So you must learn to manage it in a very I know we've talked about it many times. Once I'm seeing 1 to 3 in that kind of a trade, I will take partials, break even, and allow the market to do its thing. So definitely, even though the market is coming back to take me as I'm no more losing, at least I've taken a 30% profit share. I've paid myself first in the market.
Let's check GBP DJ, because I have something on that guy. I actually posted it on
Thank
our
God someone
Yeah,
master
please,
class.
let's
GJ.
Yeah, let's
That
see.
guy, I was looking at something on it.
Yeah,
G-
this is what I'm expecting on GJ.
Mr. Banks, 4 hours,
Okay.
please.
It's 4 hours, yes.
Yeah, 4
Yeah,
hours.
Okay.
I think we did see.
Okay.
So based on the fact that we have this break here, I'm looking at this level, liquidity grab. So we have like 2 levels. Just my simple to sell to this level here.
Okay.
That is just my own simple way. For me, that is what I'm looking at.
Yes. I have that same.
Yeah, that is what I'm just looking at.
So
I
if
don't
you're
have
selling
any
to
other
this level,
explanation.
are you open for a buy continuation from here?
No. If market gets here and give me a confirmation
For a
to
buy on
buy,
lower
I
time
will.
frame, you
But
take
if it
it.
doesn't, then I will
Sorry, I
just
have a
stay
question,
out.
please. Is
Okay.
it Vicari that is talking, please?
No. Yes, Vicari. Yeah,
Okay,
Vicari.
sorry, please. I don't know. Because this particular sales here is very, 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 very valid. I also have it marked on my chart. But how
Yeah.
are you going to how are you going to take yourself from here? Are you taking it from 4 hours or yeah? Or,
Honestly, I have my before this move here, I have my pending order over here, but the
it's
guy
very
didn't tap
sweet
me
here.
in. Yeah, the guy didn't tap me in. Even up till now, as we are speaking, I have my pending
Okay,
order there.
we did the same
Expecting
analysis on Sunday now.
no,
Yeah,
I don't. Abi,
yeah, we talked
did we do
about
Yes,
it
it on
on Sunday.
Sunday?
It was you now. Yes.
Yeah, on
Yeah, we did
Sunday.
it on
Yeah,
Sunday. We saw this liquidation here.
yeah,
This liquidation of this place. After the liquidation, we
yeah.
saw this shift. Yes. And
So I've
sorry,
been
so why I'm also looking at this sale from here is because if you go to 1 hour, you see that this particular level is a clear. I'm looking at it as a clear inducement level. Please, Mr. Bat, let's go to 1 hour. So if you see 1 hour, what we can see here is we know we have our OB. We're waiting for that particular OB. This after this liquidation, this particular shift here, we know we're waiting for it here, right?
yeah.
But now on 1 hour, it's not giving us. Mr. Brown, please can you help us expand your screen? That's why I don't see trade where I go take today. So what? So it's not like this our OB here on 4 hours. Although we have this level here on 1 hour, but I think these are 4 hours. That's why I'm asking
How about the extreme?
because I'm seeing these 2 levels here now. That's why I'm
Mm.
still waiting for the I don't want to take the setup.
How
So
about the
now what I
Okay.
extreme?
can see, sorry,
The extreme.
exactly where I pointed out here.
Okay.
Yes, that's why. So because it didn't show
Okay.
on 4 hours, but I'm seeing it on 1 hour. That's why I'm still hesitating on the trade.
On
Yeah,
4 hours,
I can
it's
see
more
this
like
shift. I can see this internal structure, highs,
yeah.
lows, and now we have this shift here on 1 hour. We have this liquidity level here with this well-priced OP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what I'm looking at this place as probably inducing sellers. Price might get there, react a bit, then come back to this our 4 hours unmitigated level. Because GJ used to do that thing a lot. So when it comes back to that place, it's going to now give that run. So what I'm thinking now is, guys, what do you think? Do you think it's cool for some? Because whenever I do like lower time frame confirmations for GG, price will just leave me.
Price will take you out, Abi.
No, it will just leave me. It won't even trigger.
It will leave you. Me,
It will
sometimes
come,
it take
will
me
come
out.
down to
It
the
will not.
OB.
It will
So
not
what
go
I'm
to
saying,
yes.
what I'm thinking is, what do you guys think? This 4 hours OB, because this particular OB is not on 4 hours. This one here, this extreme. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, the extreme.
Do you think we should do the 4 hours OB or the 1 hour OB?
Okay, before we can conclude, let's go back to the 4 hours again. So
Okay.
Okay. Do you know what I want us to do in respect to that question? Let's start from the weekly time frame, right? Because we are trying to take advantage of the market based on the recent movement. Let me clear my chart. Okay, so let's look at it from the weekly time frame. As you see, looking at it, we have the reaction of the market. Please mute yourself if you are. So we have the market reaction from this particular hand. So definitely we're supposed to see this one as a kind of maybe impulse movement, assuming the market succeeding taking out this particular low. But it's obvious that the bulls are still in charge based on this particular movement. And as of today, we are having this weekly hope is sitting here,
Yes.
which the market has even built liquidity levels here. And it's even one of the reasons why I'm expecting the markets to even push up and mitigate this based on what we have. So last week, it was a kind of a doji candle or indecision candle based on what we are seeing from this last week now.
Yes.
And to me, I believe that the bulls are still much effective pushing the markets to the upside, since we're even expecting markets to mitigate this particular hope. So now let's see what we have on the daily time frame.
Okay.
So daily time frame, and then the first thing I marked that on my page, on my other chart, was a kind of a 4 hours psych price level, which I will refine and bring it out now. So I'm seeing this as still kind of a fast movement to the upside. That's the first thing. And I'm currently seeing this level here too, as a kind of correction. No, this daily now. Now, let's look at it from the recent movements. See, the market has, there's a shift to the upside based on this particular zone here. This particular zone here. There's a shift to the upside, which is this particular high here.
Yes.
So that means, should we see that this correction, the market is done because today candle is printing a kind of bullish movement for us. It's already after 12. So if today candle can end up being a bullish movement, then I'll be expecting the market to come and mitigate this weekly hobby here. So that means this particular correction we're having here, the market is done with that correction, will likely pushed up
to the upside.
Yeah, so let's see 4 hours. There was a level I was looking at of okay, yes, this is psych price there. So which that psych price also almost aligned with this particular hobby here. And that was the hobby. The market just mitigate and push to the upside. Though we are still yet to have a good shift in respect to this particular 4 hours to the upside. So that means on the 4 hours time frame, the market is still giving this particular correction. I don't know, maybe we are seeing that. So the market is still giving us this particular correction. Now, if I'm not taking a decision here, looking at the hobby in the inducement before the hobby to the upside, I don't know. I'm still seeing more of a bullish movements on these charts now. Is anybody seeing bullish movements with me? Because I'm still seeing more bullish movements to the upside based on what we are seeing now. So these 4 hours, I want to capitalize on 4 hours now. We already have mitigation levels here, and the market is yet to give us good shift to the upside. So let me see something on the. Okay, so that means this OB here is still much valid. That 4 hours OB is still much valid. So if you have okay, let me see. Okay, me seeing it as a bullish movement, right? I'll be looking at this level here. Okay, let me see it on 4 hours. I'm looking at this range here. And we are having that 4 hours OB, which the 1 hour is giving us liquidity before the 4 hours OB, which is here. So from the house now, let me hear what are you looking at?
So, Mr. Banks, this particular level, my head don't scatter now. This one, Mr. Banks is seeing this thing now.
The buy, Abby? No, now let me. Okay, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? That's why we are here. What are you seeing?
So basically, yeah, Mr. Banks, please, can you use your FIB tool from this low here to the high?
Market, let me see from which low to which high.
From here to here.
Okay.
Exactly. So I'm looking at this particular level here. This other block you've marked on the. I don't want to mess up this chart.
The down one.
This
one, right? The
particular
extreme one that you marked.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, exactly. Although this particular one is well priced, but if you look at price is it's actually sitting at the 50% level. But for me, I'll prefer this particular level below here for me to look for a buy continuation.
Continuation, right?
Yeah, exactly. Also, if you look at the internal structure
Continue.
Okay, so if you look at the internal structure, you see we're seeing bearishness down to the
yes, that's Mr. Banks.
To the downside, exactly. So I'm looking at that correction, like catching that correction. Also, so you see the lower high, lower low. So I'm just trying to catch the sales down to this OB here for the buy to continue. And also, why I'm also looking at this particular sales from here is because if you see what I'm actually looking at in this OB, Mr. Banks marked here, you see a double bottom here. This double bottom here. So I'm just looking at it as a very, 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 very sweet liquidity pool to take out these early buyers from here, to just tap into the OB here, then just sweep down here to this part. It just depends on what the market does. Why I don't even like DJ, because DJ doesn't give me like 15 minutes confirmation entry to just leave me. And I really like.
Yeah, it's always volatile when it's moving.
It's always hard for me to trade because I miss this particular buy here, this high to this change of character here. I was waiting for this buy here, this particular level here. This DJ just left me. I was supposed to take this very long buy. I was waiting for price at this OB here.
Stanley.
DJ just came. He came very
Stanley.
close. Just left
Jolly.
Stanley.
Okay.
I would suggest. What I would suggest in this stuff is that
DJ.
Can we just focus on the correction for just, we know that the correction is just temporal stuff, right? So let's check 1 hour and mark our trading range on 1 hour. Let's see if we can eliminate some level of confusion.
On 1 hour, we are bearish. We are on 1 hour now. I have a setup. I'm looking for a sell.
The 1 hour is bearish now.
Yeah, I'm looking for a sell down to discount level.
Yes, exactly. So please,
I'm looking for a sell above this zone.
Yeah, what Mr. Jolly is saying now, is which particular level, let's eliminate some and let's leave some.
Okay.
Yeah, Kola, let's see the level you are looking at so that I can mark it.
Okay.
Or do you want to project?
That's what I wanted to say earlier, hence. Okay. When you say you missed an entry, are you familiar with Malaysia support and resistance entry model? Yeah, not okay. Don't worry. Okay, let's pick now. Looking at this OBA, this is my.
We're running out of time, guys. Please.
Oh, sorry. This is my this is my number one. This is my priority. Like, this is where I want to enter from.
Me too. Yes, exactly.
Okay. So now, if I'm looking at the Malaysian support and Western I was talking about, I'm looking at this OB that falls to the same zone. I'm looking at this OB that falls to the same zone. So to me, all this is liquidity. To me, all this is structural liquidity. This price took out this low. this is my price got this low. So this serves as my inducement. So everything here, this is still liquidity. So I'm still expecting price to come to this zone before I can start looking for my sell continuation. So I'm not looking at this zone for a sell continuation. I'm not.
So you're looking at the well price. You're looking at the well price.
Yes, I'm looking at this. Yes.
Okay. I think I'll take myself from there too, because this GG, if I go down to 15 minutes and look for change of character, it will just leave me.
Now, if you look at
these zones,
is something else.
This other block, this zone is not this zone. This is the beginning of the trend. So these are structural liquidities. These are like those internal breaks. If you go to 4 hours, they're like internal breaks. So to me, all these are still liquidity that price is still going to come and clear out. We might have some reaction from here. Fear of missing out. People might enter from here, but I'll be waiting for this extreme. And if price missed me, then I'll look for continuations.
Okay.
Cool. So Mr. Jolly, are we on the same page now in respect to the 1 hour you're talking about?
Yes, I wanted Stanley to remove his head from confusion, in the sense that if we are bearish on 1 hour, let's focus on bearish. See, the market says otherwise. You get? This stream now, I mark it before. I marked it on my this thing. But at the same time, how did I use this to self? At the same time, considering that this place created an inducement, this market came to take it out, give us an internal break of structure. That means this level is still valid. Which market swept it and give a change of character here? That means this level too is still valid to take it down. But market can still come here.
You dey trade like me, oh.
Market can still, in a game of probability, market can still come here. But this particular place now too can still work, because after taking out this investment, market sweep this high, which means market have transferred price that this one took down here. Then this was the level that is the break of structure.
Not the extreme one.
He took it out. So here now you can see the temporal, because this temporal from here you can do temporal sell. And he still buy this buy that Mr. Banks was saying too. He still buy from here again, come back here before coming down.
So now the best thing is which particular level can hold the market for the long haul. That I think is
for the long run.
That's the 1 hour extreme.
Hold this price. We don't know. It's a game of probability.
It's a game of probability. Yes, it's right.
Okay.
So
once you meet up or your criteria,
which one is most probable?
You take your risk. If you work, you work.
Sorry, let me answer Stanley. Stanley, since you are in doubt of this level, because we have multiple levels up there for a sell purpose.
Yes, Vic.
Then generally we have the general movement of the market is an uptrend market, right? So since you are in doubt of that, the best thing is just for you to stay out of the sell and wait for the buy continuation. Because based on what you are saying, you are just on the fence. Should I? So
Stanley,
the market is a probability. It's a probability market. So
see that area that is confusing you. That area that you are looking at. Just if price takes it out, or if price respected it, you just look for continuations.
I think I will just.
And if price takes it out, you know that okay, fine. You are waiting for the extreme.
I'll stick to the 1 hour extreme.
I'm sticking to the I'm 1 hour extreme. That one I'm using.
Yes. That's very.
If price start reacting from that down, consign me.
I don't like this GG. It's even the 1 hour extreme safe. If you look at the 1 hour extreme, we are seeing this double top here on top my OB. I'm seeing double top on top my OB. I'm seeing double top.
Stanley, let me call you.
It will just sweep you.
Let me call your attention to something, Stanley.
Extreme is going to be aggressively. The 4 hours, you check for a lower time frame confirmation.
Please, we have 4 minutes left.
Yes,
so, and this section is very interactive. Can anyone send it again so that we'll continue this?
Okay, I'll send
I'm enjoying. Okay, fine.
Okay, so Sterling, what I notice is in the market, every level is a liquidity. You need to understand that.
Okay.
So the only thing you're not looking for is you're looking for a liquidity graph that met your condition. They're also aligned with your rules, with your trading plan. So if the extreme is what that works for you and you feel comfortable, sticks to the extreme.
Okay.
There are days that you miss the trade of those one that does not go to your extremes. Fine, missing a trade is a strategy. It's even a silver house for you that you're not even in a trade. You understand that now?
Yes,
So anyone that met your condition, the way everybody is seeing a sell now, me as a person, like what I was trying to project is,
Yeah, I've seen it buy.
if I'm seeing a buy, that's the beauty of the market. It gives you room to make your decision. So the joy now is if Kola is seeing a sell, am I also seeing a sell? So that we can now bring our ideas together to say, okay, let's go for the extreme. We already know that that extreme should be the last level of retracement which the market should start selling from. Then fine. But if you're waiting for entry condition on GJ, we all know GJ can be so funny whenever it comes to our entries. The guy will just sit and move on. You understand that now? So that's what I'm saying. But my advice is let's see how, if you are seeing your setup, once your setup align, post it. Let's see. You understand that now? So if by the time I see my confirmation for buy too, I'll post it so that we can also say, okay, this is the major reason why I want to take a buy.
I think
And
I know
if
why
the sell
Stanley is
continue
having
in the
doubt
market.
now.
Oh, okay.
Both zones are valid for sell
Mm-hmm.
continuations.
At least looking at the internal structure.
I'm looking at internal structures now.
Mm-hmm.
And both zones are valid for sell continuations. We just have to pick one, or you split your risk.
Sticks to
That's
your
another
exactly
solution.
or to the level you are looking. You're
You
looking
split
at.
your risk. That's another solution. If you want,
Okay. Yes.
if your maximum risk is $500, split it to 250. If the first one plays out, you go with the profit.
Fine.
It doesn't use another. After I sell it, you use another 250 for the extreme. Like we said, a game of probability.
Yeah. So let me now show us something as we are agreeing on that. If I have this 4 hours shift to the upside, right? If I have that shift to the upside, I will come to 1 hour and look for any valid OB within this particular range. You understand that now? If I have this shift to the upside here, that will be a 4 hours shift to the upside based on this particular correction to the downside. Then I will consider a valid OB that leads to that 4 hours shift. So definitely, if I get an entry, this your TP area will be the area whereby I'll be taking partials from.
Okay.
That's from my own view now, because I'm looking at it from that bigger picture. You understand that now? So if I have a 4 hours shift to the upside, then I'll wait for any valid OB which I can get.
So you'll be targeting targeting that weekly
Exactly. So which by the time market gets here, I'm taking partial, irrespective of even how the market is giving to me. I will take a partial and see. So that means if immediately you get your own entry, I will jack back from the market and hold my peace. You understand that now? So that's from my own view, based on what the bigger picture is showing me that, okay, I may likely continue this particular movement here. Kola is sending a link, Harvey. Okay. So I'll be looking at this correction.
Another thing to notice, to observe is that on these 4 hours too, even on daily self, all the retracements, GJ have deep retracement. They have deep retracement. So the place by which you're expecting the buy continuation probably to continue. It's not like it will not, because it's a game of probability. But